Hi, I'm Brenna Stoll, helping moms make every minute count, and we're in day 9 of 12 years and 12 days, the Coach Mom Journey. So we're just at the part where I received the contract from New Hope Publishers, and they let me know that they wanted to release my book for Mother's Day, but they had a couple of other books already lined up, or actually one more book the next year for Mother's Day, and then a whole other year before mine would come out. And I thought, oh my goodness, what are these moms going to do? These moms need this right now. And, it kind of reminds me, I thought that's forever away. It kind of reminds me of the time that we got the surf lessons in Hawaii, and I thought, 30 minutes? Only 30 minutes? Are you kidding me? That's nothing. And going out against the wave for 30 minutes to go ahead and surf back in and then going back out, I thought, when is this going to be over? So just kind of the opposite thing. I thought, it will never come. Well, it did come, and it came quickly that my manuscript was due, because basically that meant my manuscript was due in about a year, which I thought was forever. So I was slowly working on it, but as we got closer, 8 months, 6 months, 4 months, I started like, okay, I've got to get this shored up. I was meeting with a writer's critique group every month, which was awesome. They helped me so much, Janice and Susan, and they were just really good about helping me get the finishing touches on each chapter and things like that. But there were still things that I had to put together, and it came down to the wire. Here it was like a week out, and I still needed to pull together and just put the final touches on things. And then it was down to days. And Chris had lined up a celebratory dinner to meet a couples, some friends of ours for dinner the day that it would be submitted. So I had the manuscript due at like 5 p.m. and he set the dinner for either like 5:30 or maybe 5. I don't know. It was like really, really soon after that, maybe 6. But I'm pretty sure it was like right there, assuming I would be done and I would be ready to walk out the door and go to dinner. So all I can say is it was quite an ironic sight that last few days, because here I am putting the final touches on 7 strategies for organizing your family into an all-star team, and it's talking about having a peaceful, joyful, loving home that's just working wonderfully, and all the quality time with your kids and things like that. And I'm telling you, I was all out, just trying to get it done, literally waking up in the morning. My kids were ages 4 to 13, and I was literally waking up and rolling out of bed and starting back to work on it for those last 3 days. And that last day, it was like I didn't even see my kids hardly for the whole day. I was back in my bedroom at my desk working, and it was kind of like, as long as no one's dying or anything, you guys just fend for yourselves on meals. And it was just total chaos. I wasn't like picking up the house, it was just the irony of it all. Writing about the organized home and how keeping a tidy home is easier than keeping a messy home and all that. So it was a complete wreck by the last day, and my manuscript was due, and it was literally countdown time. And my charts, there were a number of charts that were not formatting correctly, and I was trying everything I could do, but it kept getting off, and then it would throw everything else, all the formatting below it, off. And so I was literally a basket case. I was almost shaking. I was afraid I was going to miss that deadline, and I was a few minutes late. It worked out. It worked out, but I have never been so stressed when Chris is like, at 5 o'clock, he just was coming, okay, honey, let's go to dinner. And I was like, are you kidding me? You know, I cannot get this chart to work. And I was so stressed out. So by the time we finally, I got it to work, I don't remember. Somehow it was done. And maybe, I don't know, and he kept going, honey, they're waiting for us. They're waiting for us. And I thought, is this supposed to be for me or against me? Because I am not feeling, I'm not feeling it right now. I'm not feeling the blessing of this. And so as it all turns out, we were able to go. We were meeting them for dinner at a place that was just like 2 minutes from our house. So I literally had only 2 minutes to do some deep breathing and say, I know this is something my sweet husband is trying to do for me, and I am just going to try to enjoy this and forget all the stress, because I was afraid maybe I took a couple of years off my life that last couple of days. Anyway, the moral of that story is, don't plan if you ever write a book or have a major project due or whatever, don't plan a major event like right at that deadline time. Give yourself some time. Celebrate at a later date. Celebrate the next day. Do something. But anyway, we did get it in, and I was very grateful. We were able to restore order in the house. It probably took the entire day the next day. I don't even remember that part. It was all a blur at that point. But that is the next part of our journey. Thank you for joining me today. Thanks for being on this journey with me. This is leading up to the release of the revised Coach Mom book that's coming out on Amazon. So we will be leading up to a free 3-day webinar. So please feel free to tell young moms, please spread the word. I am really hoping that we can impact some homes through this 3-day webinar that's going to be packed full of secrets and great tips. So thank you so much, and I will see you tomorrow. Until then, mamas, let's go make every minute count. Bye-bye.